So we've seen the laws of logarithms, and in this video I'm going to put them into action to show you what we can use them for. In this, we're going to be looking at these 4 examples, and what we want to do is to write each of them as a single logarithm. Okay? I've written up the laws of logarithms to remind us of what they were, and we'll be using those here. So let's have a look at the first one. Log of 4 plus log of 3. Now remember that if there is just log of a number, or log of a letter, and there's no base number here, it's taken to be 10. Okay? So the fact that there is no number there, but there is a number here, shouldn't get alarm bells ringing. Okay? If it works for one base, if the laws work for one base, then they'll work for any base. So log of 4 plus log of 3 uses the first law up here, where we are adding 2 logarithms of the same base. And so log of 4 plus log of 3 is the same as log of 4 times 3. So log of 12. So when we're adding 2 logarithms together with the same base number, then we multiply the 2 numbers that we have together within a single logarithm. Let's have a look at the second one. Log 2, 6, take away log 2, 3. We've got log of the same base, so we can use the second law here to write this as log base 2 of 6 over 3. And 6 divided by 3 is just 2. So log base 2 of 2. Now, we could also simplify that further. We're told to write it as a single logarithm, so that would be the correct answer. But log 2 of 2 is also 1. If you have the base number and that number the same, then you have 1. Let's look at number 3, 2 log 5, 4. Well, this uses the third law, where we can see that if we've got this number outside the logarithm, then it can be brought up into the power. So this is the same as log base 5, because the base will remain the same, of 4 to the power of 2. So that's log base 5 of 16. Finally, we have number 4. Log of p plus 3 log q take away 2 log r. Now, this looks absolutely horrendous, but I want to show you how straightforward these problems can actually be. The first thing to do is to deal with the third log law. If there are any of these that you can see in your problem, then deal with them first, where you have these numbers outside the logarithms. So let's do that first. Leave that log p alone. We're going to take the 3 up into the power, so log of q cubed. Take away 2 going up into the power, so log of r squared. Once we're at that stage, I would then suggest to look at the first 2 first, and then deal with the last term in a moment. So let's deal with these first 2. So you've got log of p plus log of q cubed. Now the logs are of the same base, so you can multiply the p and the q cubed together. So log of pq cubed, take away log of r squared. Okay, that stays the same. Then, because we've got log of something, take away log of something else, we've got the same base number, we can bring these together using the second log law. So that's log of pq cubed divided by r squared. And there we have it. That is now written as a single logarithm. Okay, so do it in stages when you're working through problems like these. It will be much easier. Don't try to do too much at once.